It just never resolved itself. It was just always fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And you know, we got egos, niggas got money, we got egos, and there's nothing to talk about. The next time it was to be to reached out was when this Fed situation happened. So we wasn't talking prior to it. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't
how long was that situation before 9/8? I mean years or months?
That situation took place in 9/5. That fallout took place 9/5. That's what I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So if it was, you know, and then he put out Reasonable Doubt. So Reasonable Doubt was already made. So you couldn't take it back. It was already made. You know?
Okay.
And it took off. And as it took off, that's what I'm saying. Once it took off, it kind of either leveled our situation or took it apart because, like I said, I celebrated it. He celebrated it. You know what I'm saying? But we still wasn't speaking. It still was on some, okay, you know, this shit is hard, but we wasn't speaking. We didn't resolve that situation.
Okay. Now that case right there was you and Emory. You and Emory was both co-defendants inside that situation, right? Which that case in 98 in Maryland, y'all both was inside of that situation. Now, you feel me? You ended up taking that shit to trial and you beat it. You feel me? They say the district attorney.
I had two more. It was two co-defendants in the beginning. It was me, Emory, and another cat.
Okay.
That's the risk.
You end up beating it, but you took it to trial. Emory and them had already copped out.
Yeah, Emory and them they copped out.
All right, so they copped out. Emory caught 16 years off of it. You took it to trial.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where was you and Emory's situation with it? Where was y'all relationship with it? Because keep in mind, Emory is your little brother. You told me that. Emory's your little brother.
Emory switched sides already.
Meaning what?
When that situation with Jay, Emory sort of switched sides. You know what I'm saying? He was playing both sides of the fence. He was fucking with me, but he wasn't fucking with me.
Oh, he already told Jay on the you and Jay situation from 9/5.
Yeah. He chose that, but him and Jay always had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't surprising to me. You know, him and Jay always had a relationship. You know what I mean? Outside of me. You know what I'm saying?
So you and M situation. Hey, listen, listeners. Me and DeHaven gonna have more conversations, but I need y'all to know I'm gonna try to rush through this shit to make sure everything get heard that we need to get heard this time around. DeHaven gonna drop much more shit, and then we gonna bring that shit back. You feel me? This is just how it's supposed to work. So look, you're locked up. You're doing your 8 months. You're waiting for your trial, all of that type of shit. You fighting. You feel me? Anthony Jones is inside that shit. You get word back that Jay is fucking with certain connects that you have, certain things that you're doing. How does that work? What works out with that? Because you got your niggas hitting you up saying, yo, Jay fucking with this, fucking with that. Am I wrong or am I right?
Nah, you way off. Like after that Fed case, man, it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, it was dead on that.
So what's the situation that I've heard that a lot of niggas consider you and Jay went through a situation that you were locked up and he was fucking with niggas that he wasn't supposed to, according to you, to be fucking with.
Right. That's that situation. We had a bad situation.
That's the 9/5 shit?
Yeah, man, that's a bad situation.
Hey, DeHaven, fuck with your boy, man. I'm on it. Look,
we had a bad, that's the bad situation.
I need it, DeHaven. I need it.
That's a bad situation.
So
that
look,
was the bad situation. Yeah.
Jay fucking with some niggas that is your connects. You locked up at this time. This is another situation. This isn't the 98 shit in Maryland. This is some other shit. You done got locked up, and Jay fucking with niggas that he shouldn't be fucking with according to you because they your connects, this, that, and another. Ultimately, this led to certain circumstances happening, how the streets move. So what was those circumstances? You feel me? Jay getting shot at. Look, I'm trying to bring you in, my nigga.
Yo, nah, son. Jay made a bad choice, my nigga, right? Jay made a very, very bad choice. And he almost had to pay the consequences for it. Right? He almost had to pay the consequences for it. Unfortunately, because of me and the relationship that I have with certain people, you know what I'm saying? Them consequences went away. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, you know what I'm saying? He have to live with that. You know what I'm saying? He say he have to live with the choices that he got to make. He living with it. But yeah, so he has to take responsibility for his shit. No matter what, it may look like I'm on this side, like, oh, yo, I'm fuck with the enemy. Nah, I don't fuck with the enemy, bro. That's the bad choices you made. Niggas only play by the rules of the game. So why you holding me accountable? And why you holding me accountable, my life is on the line for protecting you. You feel me? So I'm fucked either way. I'm trying to protect you, but they side-eyed me because now, you know what I'm saying, by the rules, I'm not playing no more. So that's just, you know, that's the repercussions with that.
So we got a 95 situation. We got a 2000 situation. Lower that just a little bit for me.
You hear me?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got a 95 situation. We got a 98 situation. So let's just rock on this shit, because one of the most infamous lines that has ever been spitting in rap that made a nigga want to motherfucking know who the hell they was talking about was, so fuck DeHaven for caving. That's why we don't speak. Men ain't supposed to make statements. Now, on this whole motherfucking interview, you have proven and you have showed us, nigga, you're a made man. It is different, nigga. We move like gangsters. It's just what it is. So, what does that mean to you? Is he saying you a snitch? Did he just say that to make sure? Look, Marcy Maid ain't gonna make nothing. Nigga ain't gonna hear shit that nigga saying, because I'm gonna already kill him with don't listen to shit he's saying. Or was there some real truth in that shit?
First of all, shout out to Jay, man, for making me famous with that shit, man.
That line was incredible.
You know what I'm saying? That line it may not have been the best, but sometimes they say, you know, it's a bad press, it's the best press. But hey, what you just said is that shit solidified that he was talking about somebody. That gave me a name. That gave the fucking masses a name. Who is DeHaven? You know what I'm saying? That statement, because he's an subliminal person, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he crafty with the words. It's said in a way to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, this nigga ain't to be fucked with. He bad, you know, he's not right. But in reality, it's about how a nigga talking on this internet. That's what that means. And what's crazy is he talking about something 12 years. He talking about the YouTube. He talking about coming out with the JAYZ as YouTube exposed and shit like that. That's what that was the answer to. And I ain't mad, you know what I'm saying, that he took it that far, because I said some pretty harsh things on that. I ain't saying what I ain't say was true, but it's just the way I said it. So he says, fuck it, main mans ain't supposed to make statements. He calling, you know, me talking about this on the internet is making statements. Well, if I'm making statements, here we are, fast forward 12 more years. What is niggas doing right now? You feel me?
It's the whole fucking internet world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how much is the internet world is. Me being a real nigga that I am, I struggle with the fact that I want to know these stories and I want to do it publicly. You feel me? Because these shits it's just shit that we ain't supposed to do. And it's
Yeah, I'm saying you adapting to this time and how shit is now. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta play devil's advocate. That's just what we do over here because everything is 100%. It's cards face up, my nigga. We flipping cards face up. Bleek, y'all from 534. You said that from the beginning. You feel me? All of y'all from the same building. Memphis Bleek is from that same building. You feel me? Your sister, rest in peace, was Memphis Bleek's godmother. Right. Okay, we got to make that shit fucking known because your family is ill. And I didn't get a chance to speak on that from the beginning. And when niggas watch Marcy Maid, they'll realize how ill his family is. His mom is on that motherfucker and she talking that gangster shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I love that shit. Me and my lady watch it, you feel me? And again, I don't have no dog in this race. So it don't mean shit to me to say what I like and what I dislike. I love to seeing the fucking family unity on that shit. It was dope to me. But you feel me? Bleek spoke on Jack Thriller, which was like another fucking internet show or whatever. And you feel me? He said, Jack Thriller asked him, yo, who's DeHaven? Blah, blah, blah. And Bleek's response was literally, all you have to do is listen to It Was All Good just a week ago. But Jay spoke candidly on that song. That was him and Too Short. That was the song all about snitches. You feel me? Right. Wasn't quick enough to jump over the hedges with me. You feel me? That's when our relationship slipped. And he spoke about that. You feel me? It was about a nigga that snitched. Then he also said, you know, and this is some new shit like I didn't really catch on to. It was the R. Kelly and the JAYZ shit. And it was about
personal. It ain't personal.
Word? Yeah, it ain't personal, you feel me? And the lines that he spit on that motherfucker was so deep. And it was deep. You got to be honest. It was about a friend snitching. You feel me? He say, "What do I know? It's all the niggas do." Yo, he was talking about basically.
Ask your mom. He said, "Ask your mom." Your mom said, "I ain't the same. I'm still here like Road Game." Ask your boy what he did to the game.
Now, no, don't stick the next line.
Huh?
Everybody that he know what?
Everybody that he know that I know is locked up doing a feud though. What am I supposed to do though?
Keep going, because it's a
what am I supposed to do though?
It's a melon. No it's a sad part at the end.
There's no exceptions to the rule. And this, what am I supposed to do?
Right. Yeah. He said, "What am I supposed to do?"
Say, what am I supposed to do?
He said, "Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe I'm bugging too. Maybe I'm scared, dog." Yo, he said it, but I'm scared, dog. Like, yo, so you feel me? He said, but I'm scared, dog. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, nigga, this is street shit. If we talking about some hood, listen, if a nigga never told me JAYZ sold any drug or DeHaven sold any drug or represented any street, these bars, it's certain bars that will give you that feeling like, oh, that's real. You feel me? Yeah. It's certain bars that give you that shit like, nigga, this is personal. Like, so that shit on, what the fuck am I supposed to do when everybody's screaming, you ratting? Now, it's no paperwork for DeHaven. You have put on all of your paperwork. You have put that shit online. Of course, we don't know what's disclosed or, sealed records and shit like that. But what we do know is that nigga a billionaire, and I don't know. He can disclose some shit that ain't supposed to be disclosed.
No, but if I told who I told on, they gotta be doing who I told on. You think by now that they wouldn't have paid that person to be like, here I go, here I go.
So real shit. But at that point, when you hear niggas say, maybe it's not you, DeHaven, brother, this me, this Sean. You feel me? We throwing rocks off the roof together. We in the window with slingshots together. We doing all of this shit together. Is there any time that you be like, yo, let me just talk to you, brother. Let me just explain. Because you clearly stated you don't even know what it is. You just kind of going on, hey, this is the direction it's going in, and I got to rock. Because we know how it is in the streets, man. If you trying to get money, and a nigga is considered a snitch, you got to separate you and distance yourself from that snitch. unless you want to take on everything that situation is going to be, right?
Hmm?
That's what it is. You feel me? So you and Jay got a situation. Niggas shot at Jay, right? Niggas end up shooting at Jay, this, that, and another. So when we talk about, DeHaven to be like, it's not really that. I think he meant when I was doing the DVDs, you feel me? Which was a big YouTube. This is when YouTube was really jumping off. And it was very, very big.
Views.
Yeah, it was very fucking nigga. YouTube at that point was fucking incredible. But DeHaven looking at it on the brother aspect of, it was just that, me talking, that's made man statement. But then you got a nigga like Bleek, who you should also know because y'all all from that same floor of 534, you feel me? And again, as we discussed, this is what the projects is, you feel me? Your house is my house. This is one floor. We fuck with each other. I see you outside. Nigga, we rocking together. That's just what it is. We have to because, nigga, I got to come back up and I got to watch your mother cry that she done lost the motherfucking son. No, we going to rock together. And so Bleek, you know, and I'm guessing he was younger, and being that your sister was his godmother, I'm guessing he was a lot younger. I think when Bleek came out on We Done Came Up, it's around time, he's like 15, 16. But do you ever get to the point, though, that you be like, I just need to talk to this nigga? Or is you over that?
Nah. Yeah, I'm way past that shit. I've been accept that. Nah, yeah, fuck that. I accepted that shit. That shit drove me crazy just trying to figure out why a nigga don't want to sit down with you. Nah, son. And then you'll find yourself like, nigga, I ain't no bitch. I'm not chasing no nigga to sit with me. I ain't do you wrong. What the fuck I'm chasing you for? I ain't call you a snitch. What the fuck I need to sit down with you for?
But did you not do him wrong, DeHaven? All right, so when you was locked up, right? When you was locked up, and I know you got some situation coming out with this too, but when you was locked up, niggas acted on your behalf, right? You niggas acted on your behalf. They felt as though they moved according to how DeHaven would have wanted them to move. Jay shouldn't have been fucking with these niggas, this, that, and another. And they countered and they did whatever they did to Jay, whatever it is. Bros reverse. Would you ever fuck with a nigga that still fuck with that side?
Yeah, if I caused the situation, I gotta accept that. Fuck, I caused it. There's no other factuals. This wouldn't have never happened if I would have just did the right thing. It seems sneaky, wouldn't it?
But does it seem sneaky? Look, and that's why I say I'm gonna play devil's advocate, my nigga. Does it seem sneaky? Does it seem sneaky from the perspective that they made that decision on their own to react, or does it seem like, DeHaven told them niggas to move?
Oh no. That's no impression right there. No, that is off the table. DeHaven told me to move. Don't. Okay, that's so not that's even a seed. That's not even a seed to plant. That ain't my character. That's not even a seed to plant.
You know Do he know that? Do he feel that way? And you're honest heart to heart.
Yeah, he should know that. Yeah, he should know that. Yeah, if you know you're wrong, how the fuck you going? How your hand gonna be in the cookie jar talking about you ain't know that, nigga? So your hand is in the cookie jar. What the fuck is wrong with that, yo?
Cool. I agree, but certain ways that we move, you feel me? I got niggas. One of the illest lines that I don't even remember what it was. You feel me? You know I got hella lines, DeHaven. But one of the illest things that a nigga said in the song was basically, nigga, don't tell me what a nigga said or what a nigga said about me. Tell me what the fuck you did when he said that shit. I don't really give a fuck about what a nigga said about me or none of that shit. Nigga, what did you do when a nigga said it? You get what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to the perspective of, did Jay really know that it wasn't something sent by you. Sorry.
Yeah.
That it wasn't
I'm not
something
gonna
sent
tell
by
you
you.
something that I'm not gonna tell you something different, my dude. You know what I mean? You have no business. Your girl gonna be like, yo, your wife would be like, well, why are you in the hotel with her? Why are you in? You had no business in the hotel. There's no excuse. When you get caught, there's no excuse. There's no misunderstanding here.
You standing by what you saying.
The principles.
Everything that happened was strictly off of what their situation was, had nothing to do with DeHaven. Niggas was just rocking because they fuck with DeHaven. Yeah, so let's look at it on the perspective of, do you ever want to reach out on some shit, my nigga? See, this is where the lines of communication become so flawed. Like it's like nigga, you probably need to hear me to let you know, because a nigga, DeHaven, you know, the streets will have you going fucking crazy, nigga. If a nigga tell you, yo, imagine you going out on your block, nigga in your ear with this, nigga in your ear with that, nigga in your ear with that. Sometimes those relationships and those lines become blurred, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it just becomes fucked up. You feel me? So have you and Emory had any? Because Emory ended up getting out of jail. You feel me? Emory was sentenced to 16 off of the little situation that y'all had, or the situation that y'all were both co-defendants in, and he was sentenced to 16. He ended up getting out on 11 years. And Jay spoke up for him. Jay said, hey, I'm gonna give him, I think he said, a $50,000 guaranteed a year job, this, that, and another, and they got him out on early release. Do you and Emory still have any relationship?
Yeah. You don't fuck with me neither. You don't fuck with me neither, bro.
That shit it's weird.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen it. Listen, it's weird, right? But you don't fuck with me neither, bro.
I seen it, but I can't look at it from that view. Nigga, I know more information than the world know.
I gotta get a world. But nah, they don't fuck with, bro, none of them fuck with me, son. I don't know why. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure that shit out. One thing I do is just, the shit is maybe meant, bro. And I'm all right the way it is. I see that now. I'm good.
I could dig it. So,
you know, Emory don't fuck with me. You know, and that'd be crazy because you can't find an interview. You can't find nobody to ask them that kind of question. You know, well, why you don't fuck with that nigga? Nobody won't even ask. Niggas don't.
Emory was. What do you know? All right. So with the Bleek information, and keep in mind, I'm a Bleek fan. Yeah, I hate the fact that Bleek had never fucking sold the way that I wanted them to sell. You know, Memphis Bleek, whatever the fuck his real name is. So you come from that whole floor. You come from that whole project. You feel me? Memphis Bleek considered Emory to be one of the realest niggas ever in history. And he spoke on that. How does that make a nigga like you feel that opened up all these doors for niggas?
I'll be like this, niggas respect my sons. That's how I'll be like, how could you not fuck with me? I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Those are my sons. Jay, my son, I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how many zeros you put in his pocket. If you from New York and this is how we carry it, and this is how we talk, that's my son. You get it? You know what I mean? You're not gonna reframe that. So that don't bother me. When you look at them niggas to be the biggest niggas, I just be like, yeah, then what am I? Because that's my son. And now you saying that on a character of his money, or you saying that's why, how would Bleek know that? By, you know, how do you know when you know a nigga for 10 years, you can tell you everything about him? You know what I'm saying? You know, I know that's a lot of industry talk that they have to talk a certain way, but you ain't, you know, if that's how you feel, yo, you can tell me, yo, that nigga's the most thoroughest nigga in the world. All right, well, he comes from my litter. Thank you.
that's nigga, I ain't gonna look. what I been saying, DeHaven. I ain't got no motherfucking horse in the race, so what I'm gonna do is sit here and listen to shit, and when a nigga want to correct shit or give his side of the shit, I'm here for that shit too. You dig? But right now we on DeHaven shit, so we got two more shit because I know you got somewhere to be. I know you're a busy brother, man. And again, and again, I appreciate you, my brother. I'm appreciative of you even fucking with me. You feel me? So two of the realest things that ever was said, right, was DeHaven is bitter and jealous. And I say it's the realest because is it true? No. What's gonna make it the realest is to hear the actual reply to that shit. So I need for you to tell us. They saying DeHaven only on all these motherfucking interviews. He only talking to people. He only doing X, Y, Z. Since that nigga been home, he been talking this shit. Fuck JAYZ. Fuck Sean Combs. What? Fuck it. I said Sean Combs. Whatever. All that shit. They only gonna say that shit because you're bitter and you're jealous. So I need for you to take a second out of this interview to explain or say how do you feel about people saying that you're bitter and you're jealous?
I say you're judging me, first of all, by just hearing my comments, and you ain't seen Marcy Made. How you gonna give me a chance and you ain't seen Marcy Made? How you make a statement like that or feel like that if you ain't even checked Marcy Made out? Even if you don't even want to check Marcy Made out, go to the comments. Look at the comments. Something should give you, inspire you to be like, let me give this man, let me check it out. So you can't really, I'm not bitter at all, man. Trust me. Bitter was, I got way past bitter before, man. I don't reach bitter. I went to hate before, but I don't hate nobody no more. I love all them niggas, man. For real. I love all them niggas, and I know I don't want to see no harm to them. I would love them to they doing what they want to do, and that's cool because it all boils down to me. I'm where God wanted me to be. And that's the truth to that. I'm where I'm supposed to be. If he would have wanted me with him, or I would be over there. It's a purpose for me somewhere else. That's it, and I accept that. I'm not bitter. I'm good. My life is good. I'm just telling my story. Ain't nothing else. No hate, no nothing. So please, if for to judge me and say I'm bitter because I ain't said nothing but facts. We only talked about stuff he done to me. What am I bitter about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was bitter. I was enraged. I hated them niggas at one time. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't get me nowhere. That shit took me into a dark place. You know what I'm saying? So once I started to forget them niggas and get clarity about what position and purpose for me, I realized it, man. That's why I ain't stressed to sit down and talk to them. This don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my story. And for somebody to say I'm bitter, I wouldn't understand how you could say that. You ain't even tried to put on my shoes. So, I hope that clarified that. That should sum it up. What's the other one?
I think look. I think it did, my nigga. Now, the last part of this shit, man, I need you to make sure everybody is able to reach out to DeHaven Irby. So I want you to give all your motherfucking social medias, any way that they can contact you, all of that shit, my nigga, and let them know what the fuck is coming up. Because you got a lot of shit coming up, you feel me? Niggas think this interview right here was easy. This shit wasn't easy, nigga. This nigga's moving. This nigga's moving, you feel me? So I need you to make sure that they know just how much you fucking move. Hey, DeHaven, you also ain't show that motherfucking shirt. Pull that shirt, stand up so they can see that motherfucking shirt.
Okay, you already know. Marcy, bro. This is what I...
Okay.
You already know.
That's what it is. So I need you to make sure that you give all of your details of how they could contact you, reach you, all of that shit, because that's important. And we're going to get that out here right now, man.
Yo, listen, my IG page, I'm always on it. I answer to everything I inbox, man. I answer to all the questions and people that get at me. So that's the Marcy May series. That's the Instagram, and you can see Marcy May documentary. It's in the link in my bio. It's on Vimeo, and it's on Prime, Amazon Prime. Yo, I guarantee you, my dude. If you don't catch it anyway, I'm getting ready to do a screening in Baltimore. I have to.
I'm mad, nigga.
I'm about to do a screening. I'm already looking for locations. I'm looking for shit now. I'm going to do a screening, man, in Baltimore. But if you want to see Marcy May, Vimeo, Amazon Prime, that's just my main channel. Like I said, I'm always on my IG page, and that's it, man. Shout out to City of Gods, man. I fuck with them in Baltimore. Always fuck rocking with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know them. Those my peoples over there, man. They always got love for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I have to shout them out. Shout out to everybody, East Baltimore. Yo, y'all already know, man. I'm coming.
Man, look.
And I appreciate you.
Shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo, I definitely need you to host. I'm gonna be for the screening. I appreciate you, man. It's an honor to do something. I'm glad you doing this for Baltimore, man. Whatever I could do for your platform, whatever, bro, I'm here. I mean,
listen, DeHaven. I'm appreciative of you, and nigga, anything you need me to do, you feel me? This shit is vice versa, nigga. One hand wash the other. That's how we do. This how the fuck this shit supposed to maneuver when we get into legal aspects of the game. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah. I want to thank you. I want you to continue to live inside whatever your truth is. You feel me? It's always three sides to a story, and I keep that shit 100. Like I said from the beginning, I don't have a dog in the race. But I'm going to keep that shit 100, and I'm going to make sure that I respond accordingly to whatever I feel is being said, and I keep that shit. Nigga can't ever say that I ever picked a side of nothing. Nothing, nigga. I keep this shit 1 trillion. Fuck 100. But look, City of God, some niggas dope. Y'all niggas owe me some motherfucking sponsorship now. But I fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas owe me some sponsorship now, but I fuck with y'all niggas.
Don't worry. Yeah, that's coming.
Them niggas know who the fuck I am, man. Ty Gutter, Ty Hill. We already, look, I appreciate you, brother. Continue to do what the fuck you do, and everything that you do is appreciated from me. 100%, man. Keep doing man. You.
I appreciate it. That's what's up there. And don't forget, as a matter of fact, we going to start the casting. Mind you now, all we talked about, Reasonable Doubt gonna be on a film. Like
I ain't auditioning, nigga. I need a motherfucking part. And I act, nigga. Let's get it going.
Yo, every place I talked about, I'm gonna be filming it. So that's how authentic I want this shit to be. I want Baltimore to be Baltimore. I want Maryland, the other side, to be Maryland and everywhere. So, man, stay tuned to that, man. Be looking forward to that. That shit gonna be dope.
Hey, DeHaven, fuck with me, my nigga. Look. We gonna make moves, man. Appreciate you. Tell your fans, listeners everywhere. Well, you already did that shit. Tell them peace out, man.
Yo, peace out, man. Shout out Baltimore, man. I love you niggas, man. Out.
You already know what it is.